All right, so yesterday I came up to this hive. This is what was weak hive. It's now super strong. It's going to be called hive number 5. I have yet to organize the apiary like I was going to. Haven't done it yet, but we'll get there soon. Maybe today I've got to do some weeding and cutting some stuff down. But last week, this is the hive that I looked in, and one of the guys watching said, we don't need that top box because they're not strong enough for the third box, which I had discussed in the video as well myself. But the thing was, there's a ton of brood down here, and the second box was 80% filled. So that's at the point where you want to give them another box, because I don't want swarming happening. So let's take a look in this now, see where we're at. On the top cover, there's a few bees, no queen, but there's a few bees, no beetles, so that's always a bonus when you don't see many beetles or any beetles. The Swiffer pads don't have any beetles on them. Now, up top here now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames of bees. So my thoughts were correct. I'm going to show you in the top. Hopefully you can see in the top of the hive now. We're looking down at frames of bees. This is what was weak hive, now strong. No beetles on the Swiffer pads, which is an indication of a strong hive. No beetles, that's always a good sign. But lots of bees up here now, guys, so that's a bonus. Now what I want to do is check to make sure there's no swarm cells. So what I want to do is check to make sure there's no swarm cells in here. So I'm actually just going to take this top box right off. I don't believe the queen will be up here. I don't really think she'll be up here. This is the frame with the cartridges that I mentioned last week. Let's just take a quick look at those before I do anything. I don't think they've even touched them, to be honest with you. Ooh. Can't get it out. But no, they haven't made any comb on them cartridges. So I'm just going to leave them for now. They're kind of hard to get out because they're wedged in there really good. But we'll take the Swiffer pads off temporarily. Otherwise I'll end up with them all over the floor, the ground. What I'm going to do is take this top box off and set it down on the top cover, telescoping cover, in the same orientation. If I can. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, there's lots of bees in there now. Not concerned now, for sure. Okay. Ugh. All right, let's have a look in this. Again, if you look in here, you can see there's bees on every frame, lots of new comb that they've been building. So these guys are strong now. This is the middle box, so with any luck there'll be a combination of brood and honey, food stores for them and for me. Okay. That's a beetle, just got that one. Okay, so this side of the frame's all nectar, all new nectar. And this side is open cells and honey. I'm going to set this down for a minute at the back of the hive. Drop my hive tool. The next frame in Nectar and honey. Nectar and honey. Beautiful. They're doing what bees do best. Just to get this one out of here. Okay, so this frame has got eggs on it. So it's possible the queen is on this frame. Brood on this side. And eggs. So if you can look at this and try and give you some close-up views. I can't really see what you're looking at, but it's all good stuff. Okay, so this side is all eggs. Lots and lots of eggs on this side of the frame. I know you're in the shadows a little bit, but I got to figure out my camera angles, maybe improve on that. So my intention right now is to see if we have any swarm cells, because yesterday when I came out here they were running out of this hive and running up the front of the hive, which to me indicates potentially swarmy behavior. Lots of queen cups in here, but lots of brood. Nice, good frame, solid frame of brood. And the queen cups on this side you can see a whole bunch of queen cups. On this side, none of them appear to be charged. I'm just going to have a peek in a couple of them. They're like practice cups. They're towards the top of the frame. But I mean, look at that frame of brood. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Let's have a look at these ones too. Lots of queen cups, but none of them are charged. They're like practice cups, I think. That's good. Okay. Put this one back in the hive. Ooh. I don't take notes on what I'm seeing, so it's kind of why I do videos, but having said that, I don't really look back at the videos, so I don't know. So there's brood on this frame. I can't remember if I saw brood on this one or not. Gee whiz, my memory's just terrible. Just looked at the thing. I can see there's drone brood between top and bottom. So between this box and the box below, there is drone brood, which you can expect. Look at that, another. See, these girls are going to explode. They're going to explode. That's another two solid sides of brood. And there's a few cups down the bottom, but they're not charged. No idea where the queen might be, but she's probably ran down into the darkness below. So I need to check these 20 frames just to make sure that there's no swarm cells, because if there is a swarm cell, then I'm going to have to split this hive. Another nice frame of brood with some open cells, no eggs in there. Frame of brood, no eggs in there either. So there's room to lay here. So we may have just passed by the queen. Maybe you saw the queen and I just completely missed her. My guess is she's gone down. I'm wondering, I could do a vertical split on this hive maybe today. Although I don't really want more than 6 hives. Right now I'm looking at 6 hives, including that nuke. There's a bee on me. Wow. Look at that frame. 2 frames of solid brood. These girls are gonna explode. Wow. This hive nearly died over the winter. Over the course of the winter, this hive was nearly dead. And look at it now. Solid frames of brood. Both sides. Her laying pattern is amazing. A few queen cups down at the bottom, but not really doing anything. There's nothing in them. Let's just get some of this. Beeswax off the bottom. A little bit there. Come on, girls. Move. Okay. Yep, no swarm cells yet, so that's a good sign. But not to say there aren't any down below. Oh, glove stuck. There it is. I'm sweaty. It's so hot. Okay. That is a ton of brood. This hive's doing awesome. I'm not worried about this one at all. Lots of young larvae on this frame. So let's have a look at that. Okay, so in these cells, there's lots of young larvae, milk brood, and cap brood, and pollen. More cap brood there. So this is a healthy looking hive. There was a couple of cups there that I should have took out. I'll do that from here. What do we got here? Okay, because we're coming to the edge now, so it's honey and pollen. Honey and nectar. Yeah, nothing special there. It's concerning, that's for sure. It'd be interesting to see if there are any swarm cells or not. Because my thought yesterday was that they were going to swarm yesterday, but they didn't. And I don't think they have yet. There's a ton of bees in here. So they haven't swarmed. This frame here, I'm going to I'll just put it back in the same spot. Why not? Let's just scoot them over. That way the brood is above the brood, which is more ideal. Okay. And this outside frame is just all honey. Ooh, I squished a bit. Let's get this cross comb out. Between the frame and the edge of the box. Where's your queen, girls? Where is she? Getting a bit loud now. They're starting to roar a little bit. So I'm going to actually just put this box on top of the other box. And first of all, I'm going to look underneath. Just to make... Oh, that's a heavy box. Oh, yeah, that's heavy. A little bit more wax under here that I can remove, actually. Okay, put that down for a minute. All right, so this is the bottom box. Question is, do we have swarm cells underneath all of this? Definitely some drone stuff going on, drone cells going on, and cross comb. And you can see the white larvae. Lots of drones. I got a bad habit of only having 9 frames. What have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there is 10 frames down here, so that's good. In the brood box, you don't want 9 frames because you'll end up having a lot of crazy comb. More so than what I got here. I do actually have bees on me now. I do have lots of comb between frames. All right, let's have a look in this box. All right, so let's have a look in this box down here, see if there's any swarm cells. But I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's full. So having that top box is not an issue. But what I might do is drop that box down to the bottom. I think that's what I'm going to do. Give them the impression that they got lots of space, which they do with another box, but they're not necessarily all utilizing it. Then all the forager bees don't have to travel through all of the work or all of the young bees that are feeding. Oh wow, this is a full box of bees. Honey and pollen on that frame. You can see the honey and pollen. And on this side, same thing, honey and pollen. I'm going to put this out of the way at the front of the hive, which you're not supposed to do, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, there's some guard bees on me. They're not happy. Look at all that honey and pollen. Open frames. A whole frame of pollen there. Got to remove some crazy comb down here. Come on girls, I saved you this spring. You were almost certainly on your last legs. Yeah, blooming well were. And I saved you. Right, there's some, oh wow, there's some stuff going on down on the side wall here. Oh wow. Getting loud in here, so makes me think the queen is not in this box. Okay, let's look at some more frames here. Try and get through this process. As long as there's eggs down here, I think I'm going to do a Damari split. Well, not a Damari split, just a vertical split. Lots of pollen down here. Ton of pollen. Look at all the colors of the pollen. Yeah, I don't think the queen is down here. There's some brood there. Brood on that side too. There's some bees emerging. See if I can give you a close-up view of this. So you can probably see there's some antenna sticking out of a cell. That's a bee being born. There's some milk brood down here as well at the top. I use that term loosely because it's not a term that I use. I don't know why I'm starting to use it now. Because they're white like milk? I don't know. I'm going to have to Google that one because it's not a term that I've really used. Milk brood. Okay, let's look at this frame. I like these plastic frames. I don't know why. When I first received them in a nuke, I didn't like them, but it seems like the queens like laying on them. Maybe it's just a coincidence, I don't know. So there is brood on here, and there's a lot of young larvae too. So yeah, she's been laying on this frame. They do like these frames, I'm sure of it. Maybe they retain heat more with the plastic. I don't know. I'm just gonna have a quick scan around, see if I can see the queen. Not that it really matters. I got a feeling she's in the box above anyway. So here you can see there's some drone brood right here. They stick up like little bullets, and then the worker brood right here. And then if you can see in here, there's all the white larvae. Yep, white larvae in there. But I didn't see, oh, there's queen cups down here. Let's just smash them. They look old and they're not charged. But they're in the swarm cell position. Don't want swarming. All along the bottom of the frame there. Well, maybe these girls are not thinking of swarming. But I think what I'm going to do today is a vertical split with this hive. Like I need more hives. I don't need more hives. 6 is all I need. That's what my wife told me. Any more than 6. It's a lot of managing when you've got a lot of hives. This is just a hobby for me. I have a full-time position as an electrician, industrial electrician. So I spend my days mostly, oh, this is a silly frame. I don't like these small frames, like a medium frame. Drone comb down the bottom, worker brood at the top. Look at all the white larvae at the top there. All white larvae at the top there. And are there eggs? No, but there's a ton of, it's all charged with worker brood. This side, I don't see eggs on this side either. But that's a frame that I'd like to swap out at some point. But if she keeps laying eggs in there, it makes it more difficult for me to swap out, because obviously I want those eggs to emerge. Quite a bit of drone brood, kind of in between all the frames, almost like wherever she could stick some drone brood, she's done it. And these girls just keep getting in the way. smoke out of the way. Well, just a few frames left to go, and that confirms maybe that we don't have a swarm situation yet. There's a queen cup there, not charged. A little bit of drone brood there, which we don't need, in between the frames. Nice frame of brood, looks like older brood, because they're walking all over it, because obviously they've got to go past this to get up to the top box, where all the space is. So that's why I'm thinking I'm going to move this box up, put a frame down below. Look at this full frame of brood here. Another full frame of brood. And there's eggs down here. So I'm okay. I've got eggs down in both of these boxes. Question is, do I decide to keep them with their population, or split them? I don't need a split. Maybe I should not split them. Okay, I won't split them. But what I will do is move space down to the bottom. Oh yeah. More of the same. I haven't seen any swarm cells. She's doing a fantastic job. If I can find a piece of video footage of when I thought these girls were a dead out, I'll add it, but I got a feeling it's all been deleted. But it would be cool to compare. You check out the video from, I'm not sure when it was, March, April, that shows this hive was nearly done. And there was like a ton of dead bees on the bottom board. Right, that's it. One more frame, and then I'm going to move the top box down to the bottom board. Ooh. We're not splitting. See, there's lots of space here. There's a beetle there. Frickin' beetles. Got it. There's another one. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. Same spot. Gotcha. There's another one. Gotcha. Go towards the Swiffer pads. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So, oh yeah, baby. Let's move these back to where they came from. No splits for you, because I don't need another hive. Okay, calm down, calm down. A little bit of cross comb. Come on. I hate killing bees, but there's always casualties. When you open up every single frame, when you pull every frame up, there's always casualties. I'm just getting a little bit of this cross comb that we don't want. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down on its side. And then I'm going to bring the bottom box onto here. Oh yeah, bees are going to get upset with me.